Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Umar Healthwala, a student of Rehan College, and today my learning journey day 28. Today my topic is the art of storytelling, how to captivate and inspire others. Today conversation with Chat GPT. So let's begin a screen share with Chat GPT. Assalamu alaikum Chat GPT.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम। कैसे हैं आप? उम्मीद है आप खैरियत से होंगे। आज मैं आपकी किस तरह मदद कर सकता हूँ?
Yeah, I am good. And today my learning journey day 28, and today my topic is
बहुत अच्छा सुनना है, खुशी हुई। आज के दिन का मौजू क्या है? अगर आपको किसी भी किस्म की मदद या रहनुमाई चाहिए हो तो बिल्कुल बताइए।
please speaking in English.
Absolutely, I'll stick to English. Just let me know what today's topic is. I'm here to help you out in any way you need.
Yeah.
Great. Whenever you're ready, just let me know the topic or any specific questions you have, and we'll dive right in.
Today I want to learn about storytelling, how to tell stories that captivate and inspire people.
That sounds awesome. Storytelling is such a powerful skill. We can cover things like structuring your story, creating engaging characters, and using emotion effectively. Let me know if there's any specific aspect you want to start with.
Yeah. What makes a story interesting from the start?
Great question. An interesting story usually starts with a compelling hook that grabs the audience's attention right away. It might involve a strong opening scene, an intriguing question, or a relatable character facing a challenge. From there, building tension, developing a relatable conflict, and creating a satisfying resolution all help keep the audience engaged. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper into any of these elements.
Yeah. How do I structure a good story?
Structuring a good story typically involves a few key elements. First, you have the introduction, where you set the scene and introduce your main characters. Then you move into the rising action, where the conflict or the main challenge develops. After that comes the climax, which is the peak of the story where the tension is highest. Finally, you have the falling action and resolution, where the conflict is resolved and the story wraps up. Each part helps keep the audience engaged and invested. Let me know if you want to explore any of these steps in more detail.
Yeah. What kind of stories inspire people the most?
Inspiring stories often share a few common traits. They usually feature relatable characters who overcome significant challenges or adversity, which helps the audience connect emotionally. They also often highlight themes of resilience, hope, personal growth, and triumph against the odds. Stories that include a meaningful message or a moral tend to resonate deeply as well.
Oh,
Ultimately, stories that absolutely they really connect on a personal level and leave a lasting impact. If you want, we can look at some examples or even break down a story to see what makes it inspiring. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed.
do stories need to be long to be effective?
Not at all. Stories don't have to be long to be effective. Sometimes a short and concise story can be just as impactful, especially if it's well crafted and to the point. The key is to keep the audience engaged, convey the core message clearly, and evoke emotion. Even a brief anecdote can leave a lasting impression if done right.
How can I add emotion to my story?
Adding emotion to your story can really elevate its impact. One way is to focus on relatable experiences and authentic emotions that your characters feel. You can also use descriptive language to convey how the characters are feeling in that moment. Another technique is to show rather than just tell, like illustrating emotions through actions, dialogue, and body language. And of course, building empathy by letting the audience see the character's struggles, hopes, and growth can really deepen that emotional connection. Let me know if you want to explore any of these techniques further.
What if my story feels boring?
That can happen sometimes, and it's totally normal. Often it comes down to a few things like not having enough conflict or tension, or maybe the characters aren't fully developed or relatable. Sometimes pacing can also be an issue. So keeping the story dynamic and moving forward helps a lot. And don't forget to include vivid details and emotional depth to keep your audience engaged. If you want, we can also troubleshoot specific parts of your story together.
Uh, how do I keep the audience engaged?
Keeping the audience engaged often involves a mix of strong pacing, relatable characters, and a bit of suspense. You can try to include unexpected twists or challenges that keep the story moving forward. Also, maintaining a balance between dialogue and narrative helps keep things dynamic. And of course, tapping into emotions and making your characters' journeys compelling will really draw your audience in. If you want, we can explore some practical techniques or examples too.
Should I use personal stories?
Absolutely. Personal stories can be incredibly powerful because they bring authenticity and relatability. When you share your own experiences, it helps build a deeper connection with your audience and makes your message more impactful. Plus, personal stories often carry genuine emotion, which can really resonate with people. So definitely consider weaving them into your storytelling.
How can I make my story inspiring?
To make your story inspiring, focus on highlighting themes of growth, resilience, and hope. You can show how characters overcome obstacles, learn valuable lessons, and ultimately transform through their journey. Incorporating positive messages, celebrating small victories, and connecting with universal experiences all help to inspire your audience. And don't forget to infuse your story with genuine passion and authenticity. It really makes a difference.
What if someone feels she telling stories?
That's totally understandable. Storytelling can feel daunting at first. One way to overcome that is to start small and practice regularly. You can begin with simple personal anecdotes before moving on to more complex narratives. Also, getting feedback from friends or peers can help boost confidence. And remember, the more you practice, the more comfortable and natural it becomes. It's all
How
about taking it one step at a time.
how do I choose the right story for my audience?
Choosing the right story often comes down to understanding your audience's interests, needs, and experiences. Think about what resonates with them, whether it's challenges they face, goals they have, or values they hold dear. You can also consider the context and the setting, what's relevant and timely for them. And it's always helpful to test out a few stories and see which ones get the best response. Over time, you'll get a better sense of what truly resonates.
What's a common storytelling mistake?
One common storytelling mistake is having a lack of clear structure, which can make the narrative feel a bit disjointed or confusing. Another mistake is not developing the characters enough, which can make them feel flat or unrelatable. Also, sometimes stories can have too much detail, which can overwhelm the audience, or on the flip side, not enough detail, leaving them wanting more. Being mindful of pacing, clarity, and character development can really help avoid these pitfalls.
Can storytelling help in personal branding?
Absolutely. Storytelling is a powerful tool for personal branding. It helps you stand out by showcasing your unique experiences, values, and personality. When you share authentic stories, you create deeper connections with your audience and build trust. It also helps you communicate your message more effectively, making you more memorable and relatable over time. Consistent storytelling can definitely strengthen your personal brand.
Chat GPT, what's your final advice for becoming a great storytelling?
I'd say one of the best pieces of advice is to stay authentic and genuine. Really focus on connecting with your audience on a human level. Practice regularly, be open to feedback, and always keep refining your craft. Pay attention to the details like pacing, emotion, and relatability. And most importantly, have fun with it. Storytelling is as much about enjoyment and creativity as it is about technique.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chat GPT. This really helped me understand how to captivate and inspire through stories.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad I was helpful for you. If you ever need more tips or want to dive deeper into anything else, just let me know. Happy storytelling.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
You're
Take
very
care.
welcome. Anytime. Thank you. Take care and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
So keep practicing, keep learning, and so keep practicing, keep learning. Your stories can change hearts and minds. See you tomorrow for the next challenge. So goodbye, inshallah. Coming soon. Well back.